I'm just working today on the RE Today issue for May, which is going to be themed on the theme of justice in religion and in worldviews. And I'm keen to just tell you a few of the highlights, the things you might have to look forward to there. Really pleased, actually, proud to have an interview with David Lammy MP and also one with Jonathan Gullis, who's Conservative MP for Stoke North, and his partner Nikita Weldon, who is head of religious education at a school in the English Midlands. These interviews give political perspectives on questions of justice in the UK society today, whilst taking in a view of religion and the contributions that religion or other worldviews can make to a more just society. But I'm proud of the issue, not just for these political takes on the topic of justice, but also to have interviews with a Jewish and a Hindu and a Christian and a humanist, giving their perspectives on what justice might mean to them. The whole issue, of course, is not just about academic reflection or theological reflection on the topic of justice, but very much about practice. So it's great to have an article by Barbara Gardner, for instance, on whether we should extend the golden rule to animal species and look at how humans do or don't do justice in their relations to the animal kingdoms. And then really interesting pieces from the primary classroom and the secondary classroom on, for instance, what to make of the concept of fairness. How should we enable children, young people, those who are 7 or 9 or 11 or 13, deal with the concept of fairness applied in action? And a very nice piece on blessed now Saint Oscar Romero and the contribution he's made that's reverberated down the decades since his death. To an understanding of justice from Christian perspectives, that applied by Alice Sabicki to the curriculum in her school in Bristol, her secondary school there. All of that is great, but you may find the highlight to be actually our interview with Tom Holland, who looks at the way in which Jesus the Revolutionary, that's his new book, Revolutionary Jesus, Jesus the Revolutionary applied the concept of justice in ways that have spread like ripples through the centuries since his life and times. Or maybe you'll find the article about Joe Cox, MP for Batley and Spen, who was brutally, tragically murdered in 2016 by a racist attacker in her constituency. The article about Joe Cox by her sister, which talks about one of the themes for this year's Spirited Arts competition, which looks at the ways in which we can apply this sentence from Joe Cox. There is much more that unites us than keeps us apart. There is more that brings us together than that divides us. So a treasury, I hope, a range of goodies, practical classroom materials, stuff to make you think, material to educate you about your own subject knowledge in a wide range of different religions and worldviews. All of that coming in the RE Today issue out in May.